The T-Rex is one of the scariest dinosaurs to ever walk the face of the earth, and Jurassic Park definitely cemented it as the king of the dinosaurs. But was the T-Rex really unbeatable? Was it unstoppable, the ultimate killer? Well, that's what we're going to find out today, because we've got 10 dinosaurs that can kill a T-Rex. So let's get to it. The Dinosaurus is like the world's biggest and scariest crocodile, growing up to 35 to 45 feet long and weighing several tons. And fun fact, the T-Rex and Dinosaurus would have actually fought several million years in the past. We found some T-Rex bones with Dinosaurus bite marks on them. And trust me, these things definitely packed a punch. It would hunt like modern day crocodiles, lurking near the water's edge, then launching itself up out of the water, grabbing its prey and dragging them down to drown them in the water. Yeah, I'm not sure the T-Rex could survive something like that. Hey, we actually saw this one play out in Jurassic Park, and the Spinosaurus won, and it can do it again here too. Millions of years ago, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, well, the Spinosaurus was a dominant predator both on land and in the sea. This makes it a bit of an interesting fight. It is essentially like a crocodile versus a lion on land, while again it would be like a crocodile versus a lion in the water. The Spinosaurus can fight on land, but it was truly in its element in the water. You can kind of see that just the way it's built. It's larger than the T-Rex, but it's also not as heavy, not as much weight to throw around. Basically what I'm saying is that on land, it is anyone's game, but in the water, well, game over. You think an anaconda is big and scary? Well, just wait till you see a Titanoboa, snakes that grow up to 5 times bigger. It's easily the biggest, scariest snake that's ever slithered on the face of the planet, growing up to 50 feet long, weighing 2,500 pounds. That's like the size of a tractor trailer that you see on the interstate. It's kind of debatable on how the snake hunted exactly. It could have been like the boa constrictor, constricting and asphyxiating its prey, but others argue that it's more like the anaconda, lurking in the shadows, then ambushing the prey with a big time blow. Either way, it could ambush and kill a T-Rex before it even knew what was happening. The Megalodon is one of the largest predators to have ever lived, an apex predator swimming down in the dark depths of the ocean. It's the biggest shark to ever live, 3 times bigger than the biggest great white. It could open its jaws wide enough to fit 2 whole people side to side. Then it comes crashing down with 270 piercing teeth and one of the strongest bite forces in the animal kingdom. If a T-Rex ever found itself unlucky enough to be trapped out in the ocean, well, it's just gonna be a tasty snack for this thing. We saw this dinosaur in Jurassic World Dominia. And let me tell you, it's just as scary in real life. It's absolutely massive, extremely aggressive and territorial, and is basically acting like a dinosaur Wolverine, what with those 3 massive claws on each arm. They might have been herbivores, they might have been omnivores. We don't really know. We've never seen a skull or a full skeleton, so it's a little bit of guesswork there. But one thing's for sure, with its size and those massive claws, it could take down and kill any predator that came its way, even a T-Rex. The Sarcus is another gigantic ancestor of the crocodile, 30 feet long and 4.5 tons, with 75% of its skull being just purely jaws. It basically ate anything that it could get in its mouth and overpower and kill. It would lurk and wait in the murky waters, waiting for fish to swim by or a dinosaur to come down and take a drink. Then it would jump out, catch its prey by surprise, bite down and drag the prey into the water where they'd be drowned. If the Dinosaurus is able to take down a T-Rex, and it could, I think the Sarcus can as well. One of the largest armored dinosaurs out there, the Ankylosaurus is essentially a walking, living, prehistoric tank. It's absolutely massive, weighing in 4 tons and 20 feet long, and its thick, bony armor makes it almost impossible to bite into and take down. But the real kicker here is the big club that the Ankylosaurus has on the end of its tail. And with that thing, that giant weapon on its tail, well, it can take down plenty of predators that come its way, even a T-Rex. The Triceratops is one of the most iconic dinosaurs out there, with its signature 3 horns and massive body. This thing is like the size of an African elephant. It's one of the biggest heads out of any land animal ever. Its skull is literally like 1/3 of its entire body. The Triceratops' horns and giant frill were used for mating displays, combat against other Triceratops, and also defense against its main enemy, the T-Rex. Paleontologists have even uncovered healed T-Rex bites on Triceratops, suggesting that they did survive the encounter, and they found T-Rex bones with evidence that Triceratops injured them. That's crazy. The Mososaurus is an enormous aquatic lizard, growing up to 50 feet long and filled with teeth and power and killing potential. They lived near the surface of the water. They actually breathed air like whales or dolphins and would eat anything that crossed their path. Fish, whales, dinosaurs, even other Mososauruses. If a T-Rex ever was unlucky enough to cross its path, well, the Mososaurus would gobble it right on up. We saw this fight play out in the newest Jurassic World. It's entirely possible that the fight would have played out the exact same way in the real world. It's one of the largest predators ever, one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs to ever walk the earth, and even slightly bigger than the T-Rex. They were big, they were strong, they were fast, had a huge skull with sharp teeth and insane crushing power. Their teeth were 8 inches long. Their skull was bigger than a whole person. The Giganotosaurus is terrifying. It could definitely take down the T-Rex.